Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Spotify deletes streams. Who are the biggest losers and why they want fans mad?
because they
They
work
want
hard.
fans mad. Whoa.
No, they work hard to accomplish that. I saw the strategies. They say this is what you got to do so it can go through. We and have to start in advance. So people dedicate their time and effort. Of course, they want the fans to be mad so they don't do that again.
I told you. I do not support this organized streaming. That is what it is. But let's see.
Oh boy, it's that time of the month again. The ritual where fans drag each other online over Spotify deleting
I
streams
feel
from
like it's
their favorite
public. Like,
artists.
I think now Spotify knows to look out like the most problematic like artists that have this, and they go and check.
Um, yeah, like we don't work for Spotify, right? I have no idea how they
Well,
do it.
I would guess if I was running a business and I know there's groups that are actively working to boost numbers, I'm gonna check. Like I know the Swifties do it. I know the Cardi B's,
I
anybody.
I would do it like this. Run an algorithm unilaterally on everybody, no discrimination. Because when you start like, oh, I know
But
this person does it, then you
you
can get accused of
know.
discrimination. No, I don't think that's right. I think you just run an algorithm on everybody. Everybody can get it equally.
Well, yeah. But
Equal
the thing is,
opportunity
no. But the thing is that
stream
it's just
cutter.
so outrageous the amount of streams they're producing in these parties.
So Konstantinos Argyros, he got half of his streams from
Yes, he should.
half.
But I wonder
Half.
how his team formulated, because I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's clear the air. First, Spotify deletes streams across all artists, not just K pop. In fact, Western artists actually get more streams deleted. Next, it's not always about bot streams. Spotify often deletes streams by real users who just happen to stream like bots. And third, Spotify does not delete streams that come from autoplay or recommendations, which means, yes, if an artist pays for more recommendations through Spotify's own marketing program, those streams are safe. So let's get this straight. Spotify happily counts the streams it pushes on you, but is very quick to slash your manual plays if you don't stream the way it wants.
Sorry, I'm late, Grab.
Remember, Spotify's algorithms are looking for patterns. If there's one thing to remember, it's this: Spotify algorithms hunt for patterns. And they have way more sophisticated algorithms that can see patterns more accurately and faster than any human could. If you cycle through different versions of the same song back to back
I'm
with a
pretty
predictable
sure.
filler in between,
You okay?
Yes, that it can be argued that the algorithm they're using is targeting people too.
Oh,
Because an algorithm is just a rule.
okay.
So in that rule, you have to apply what's the guidelines, what's the restrictions. But I can also look at those guidelines and restrictions that, you are picking on a particular group
Why?
because you set the rules and the guidelines for the algorithm. The
But you're
algorithm.
not pick. I mean, okay. I'm not saying they're not picking. You could be picking. We don't know the algorithm. It's obviously private. But it could be something as simple as look if the song is played like song, another song, back to the 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 song. Clearly, it's a pattern.
Well, no,
Doesn't
it could
matter
be
who does
someone.
it,
It could be someone who really enjoys that song and plays it over and over and over again.
and that's not gonna
Because
get counted.
even I, when a song is released and I really enjoy a song, I play it over and
Oh yeah,
over.
but
But
that's
I'm
not gonna
not
get counted.
my intent is not to boost sales
Okay,
or
I
numbers for the
understand, but
person.
that's not gonna get counted.
But that's not fair to the artist.
But that's just how it is. It's fair, not fair. We can debate that, but that's what it is. What they look for.
Because right now you're trying to identify, okay, what are people's intent to do, and how can you distinguish that?
Also, I think, well, it's kind of hard. We don't know the algorithm, so it could be anything really, but
Yeah, exactly.
it could be some.
That's the worst part. We don't know the algorithm.
It's not what's worse about it. It's their private business. They do what they want. It's people
Well,
that care about that Spotify
well,
number.
then don't be surprised when they feel like there's cherry picking going on.
I don't think they cherry pick. I don't see no reason for them to cherry pick.
But then how come it's announced for some and not for others?
Everybody gets it. It's
Get a
just
list,
differently.
create a list, announce, put everyone in the.
There is a list. Everybody gets it. There's a
I haven't
list.
seen the list. Can I see the list?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. You can find it. Everybody gets it. Lady Gaga gets it. Everybody gets it. Kendrick. I told you,
Okay.
Kendrick got shitload of streams removed from after the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Everybody gets it equally. There's no.
After the Super Bowl, that's interesting. You would
Yeah.
think everyone would want to listen to that song and run it again and again. And even him, like in his concert, he run that same song like 5 times.
Right, but I think he got removed. So everybody gets it. There's no. I don't think there's discrimination.
That's a pattern. If you only ever play one artist's discography and nothing else, that's a pattern. If you shuffle endlessly between the same three,
Well,
to
that's
five
that's
playlists-
weird. Who only plays one artist? That's just weird.
Me.
You only play one
I
artist.
rotate to the one artist I'm focusing on. Sometimes RuPaul.
So
sometimes
today,
Mariah
not today,
Carey.
but in a couple of months when the year-end Wrapped is gonna come out, there's only gonna be one artist on there,
There's only like 3.
not one.
Yeah, but it's not like
No, I'm not saying you
I
have
don't
to listen
think
to 25 artists.
I
no,
don't
but
but I
it's
don't
not-
think okay, so how much do you think variety is for people when they're listening to music?
Generally speaking, 5 to 10 artists, I think is
10? I ain't listening to 10.
5 to 10. I didn't say 10. I said 5 to 10.
5 the most is.
Yeah, 5 to 10 artists is normal. I mean, honestly, for me, I just put on a recommendation playlist and that's it. So if random people, I don't really go look to like, oh, let me, unless like I know like Cardi B dropped the album, right? So I did go purposefully to listen to the album to see what's what. But aside from that, I won't go to a specific song. I'll just keep on playing recommendations because if that's the mood I'm in, whatever's recommended based on that mood, I'm gonna keep playing it.
So does it discount when you're like on the same artist going through that album and you're playing?
No, if you're playing
through?
through the album, it doesn't discount. If you're just
So
looping
when-
the song, it discounts. Because
Only
it's
when
different
you
songs.
only when you loop the song.
Yeah. Not only when you, there's many rules that they do. We don't know exactly.
Because
But
honestly, the reason I loop songs is if it's too short and I really like the song.
well, that's where they're heading at nowadays with making these songs 2 minutes barely. But maybe that's because we say that song is 2 minutes, so it's gonna get more streams because you keep up on the loop, right? Well, they don't count, so maybe it's not that wise to make a song 2 minutes. Maybe that 3:30 is still the best length of the song. I don't know.
That's a pattern. And once Spotify finds a pattern, you're flagged. The fix? Break it. Don't line up different versions of the same track consecutively. Insert gaps, maybe 2 songs here, then 7 songs, then 3, then 6. Keep it irregular because 100 streams that count are worth more than a million that get deleted. The hard truth about solo streaming. Many fans insist on only streaming their faves and ignoring everyone else. That's your choice. But know this, your streams are more likely to get deleted. Worse, it feeds the narrative that your favorite success comes from bots. And while we're here, stop streaming nonstop. 24-hour loops look exactly like a bot activity. Give your account a rest,
Yeah.
sleep,
Who listens to
restart in the
music
morning.
24
If you
hours
really
today?
can't stop and you can
Oh,
afford it,
let
split
me
your
tell
efforts
you.
between 2.
I don't live in peace.
No, but not 24 hours a day. I understand, yeah, you listen a lot, but not 24 hours.
I get a lot of hours at the
Okay,
end of the
Rochelle,
year.
it's not 24 hours. I understand what you're saying. Yes, it's not 24 hours. That's my point. It could be 23 hours.
I
It's
don't know
still
why
not
you-
24
I don't
hours.
know where this energy is coming from,
No,
but it
'cause
needs to go away.
What
now.
energy? You.
Because I've seen your end of the year rap
Yes.
versus mine. We don't sit together. We are not the same.
I understand that.
Because you're
but
not listening to music the way I listen to
You're
music.
clearly missing the point. 24 hours is literally someone who puts on the computer, goes away from the computer, and the computer just runs. That's 24 hours. No human naturally would listen to 24 hours worth of music, period. Nobody does that. Nobody.
Like we could find somebody.
So they don't sleep
No, you play music in the background.
when you
I
sleep.
like music in the background.
You play music when you sleep.
I do.
You go.
I do. That's why you have earplugs.
First of all, you go, yes, you play music at night, fine, but then when you go get ready or you make food,
I play music.
no, you don't play
Well,
music.
well,
You
well,
watch
well,
podcasts. It's different.
Sometimes I don't make me play music on purpose now.
You can, but you're gonna hurt yourself because you're gonna miss out on
I
the
was gonna-
Breakfast Club. So that's on you. If you
No.
want to be petty like that and miss out on Breakfast Club news, do what you gotta do. I'm telling you, no human listens for 24 hours a day. That is not that. If you want to listen to 16, okay, fine. You can find people that listen to 16. 20, if okay, maybe someone would listen to 20. 24, nobody does that. That's a bot.
2 accounts. Alternate them.
Sometimes
At least
I think you're a bot.
I can be a bot.
Ask
Yes.
me what? No, you gotta ask me why.
I don't need to ask why. I
No,
can
ask
be
me
a bot.
why, because I have a funny reason.
Okay,
ask me
why?
why. So ask me why.
What?
Okay, so you're a bot because your word count is not normal. I say 2 things, you say 12. I say wow.
You
We gotta
done?
get through this movie.
then the
this
algorithm
video.
sees a difference. Throw the algorithm off its game. If you can't stomach playing your bias's bandmate or label mate,
I feel like
fine.
I feel
But
like
at least
people
make
have their habits though, you know? Like
Yeah.
you want to say, "Oh, you have your time when you do everything." Yes.
Mhm.
That's my algorithm. So now they're going to penalize me because they don't like my
They're
album.
not penalizing nobody. Listen to music how you want. You shouldn't care if the stream counts or not. You listening because you like it, not because you want the stream to count. To me, it's that simple. I listen to music. I don't care if the stream counts or not. I want to listen to music because I want to hear it. Stream counts doesn't count. I couldn't care less. That's my point. Stop listening to music.
You were doing good. I said, "Oh, word count down." Then you kept
No.
going.
Stop listening to music because you want the stream to
Listen,
count.
if
That's
we were in a
that's just
group-
fake.
If we were in a music group, I would think you have more line distribution than me. I would be upset. I say, "This is not possible." Exit group.
in other artists. Throw in a Michael Jackson, some Beatles, or a local artist from your own country. There's so many out there that are just
I'm just
begging
kidding,
to be
you could talk.
played. Find someone that you know will never ever be able to compete with your favorite. Fillers from completely unrelated acts keep your streaming habits very human. Stop feeding the beast. Spotify's decision to make stream counts public wasn't some noble gesture. It was a marketing ploy. They knew fans, media, and journalists would turn numbers into a battleground. They were right. Headlines, bragging rights, fan wars. Spotify got exactly what it wanted. People,
But it's not Spotify. YouTube started. It's not even
How?
Spotify. Because YouTube came first, and YouTube always had views. How many views? Spotify came
Wait,
later.
I don't
Spotify
understand. I
just
don't
fed into
understand.
what the industry was.
I thought it's Billboard.
No, making the views public, like YouTube back in the day when it came out in 07 or whatever. You could go on a video and it shows how many views it had. It's always been like that. If anything, YouTube used to show likes. Now they don't show likes, but they used to show likes too. Likes, dislikes, they used to show all of that. And Spotify, only when they created Spotify, they took, oh, YouTube shows this, we're going to show that too. This is not, Spotify didn't start this.
talking about them. Deleting streams is another clever play. It steers up outrage and keeps everyone paying attention. If you're sick of it, stop giving it
No, that's not why they're deleting streams. They're deleting streams to prevent fraud because there's real money involved. They have to pay money for those streams. Artists get paid per streams. They're not about to pay somebody for 50 million streams that are illegitimate. That's their pocket. They're not doing this
But
to create
people put their
outrage.
time. They paid the membership and they put the time.
Okay, let's get not
Okay, I don't understand.
you get something confused. People put the time to listen to music. They don't put the time to stream on purpose so the stream counts. And to me, honestly, anybody listening for the stream to count, that if that's the only reason you're listening, that stream should not count, period. If you are only listening for the stream to count,
How you know?
it should not. No, you know, as a person, you know, when you're streaming, I want to stream this because I want the stream to count. The stream should not count. That should not be the reason to listen to music. The reason to listen to music was because you want to hear the song. It's that simple. Now, if you're, if you want to hear the song and the stream to count, fine. But the primary reason should be because you want to hear the song. If the primary reason is for the stream to count, no, shouldn't count. For what? That's not what the music is for. That's not
What's
what
it
we're doing
for?
here. For you to enjoy it. Not this. This is not like a streaming competition. Like that's to me. I don't have any problem with them removing streams.
energy. Either enjoy the music without obsessing over deletions or switch to a platform that actually pays artists more and sounds better. Because let's be honest, streams don't pay much anyway, and Spotify is one of the, if not the worst. That leads me to my next point.
Hell is
What
different
about
than you think.
Can we get to like who got the most streams? Like, what is this? What are we doing here?
what about like, you know, you new and you want to, make some money too, and so you stream your own stuff in loop.
Yeah, we seen that. We saw the case. The person is going to a trial for that. We saw the case. Yeah,
This is bad too. The
It's
person
criminal.
is trying to.
it's criminal behavior. Yeah, you're trying to scam. It's a scam.
Oh,
You're trying to scam Spotify out of money.
I see.
And that's exactly why they have these systems in place. This is not about no big artists getting streams removed. This is about exactly what you just described, preventing fraud, money on the line. This is not, we're not like, oh, let's upset somebody because let's upset some fan base because, oh, we don't like them. No, this is not about that at all.
The money trail. Let's follow the money. Spotify doesn't pay per stream at a fixed rate. It uses a system called Stream Share. It pulls subscription plus ad revenue, subtracts cost, and divides among rights holder based on
How
their
do they
portion
determine
of
the
total streams that
cost?
month. On average, Spotify pays about 0.003 to 0.005 per stream. Sounds okay until you do the math. It takes about 300 to 350 streams for a song to make $1.
Oh,
And that $1 doesn't all go to the artist. It first gets
oh,
split with labels, publishers,
oh.
distributors, and other
So,
intermediaries. For many
so
signed artists, their actual take home is closer to 15 to 30% of that dollar, sometimes
wow.
even less. Compare that to competitors. On Napster, it takes just 53 streams to earn $1. On Apple Music, about 175. On Tidal, reports suggest payouts above 0.01 per stream, about 100 streams per $1. And here's something even more shocking. Spotify finally turned a profit recently. All these years of existence, they have never turned a profit until recently. They reported nearly 500 million in net income, but only after slashing payments to artists via cost controls and aggressively monetizing marketing tools. Their profit margins hover at under 3%. But hey, Wall Street is happy. So while your artist fights to prove their streams are legit, Spotify is winning the bigger game, policing shareholders, not musicians. Don't
Mm.
get trapped. When fans exclusively stream their
All right, let's skip this. I want to see who are the biggest losers because that's what we came to this video. Now we're talking about what to do. Like, I don't.
streams, at the very least, focus on the gains. Some artists lose what, 15 million streams to deletions?
Still on this. Where's the list?
No list. Maybe we have to find our own
All that
list.
much. It's a marketing ploy for Spotify to keep their brand relevant. And we are exactly where they want us to be curious,
So that's a clickbait
enraged,
title.
angry,
We filmed this video for
fighting.
nothing.
Maybe I
We're
had fun.
we're
I
pawns
had fun playing
in
with
their
you.
game.
We
And
talked
that
with each
doesn't feel
other
good to
very
me.
nicely.
There's nothing wrong with executing marketing tactics after all.
Maybe we can find the list now. Because I'm curious too. Who's on the list? No, she's on the list. When she gets to here, she's done.
That's
You don't have anything?
ridiculous. What a clickbait title. So who are the biggest losers? There's no fucking list. Is it in the
You
comments?
can go on Google. You don't want to go on Google?
Oh my goodness. I
Because now I want. Oh, someone said my Eurovision.
what?
Someone said I'm happy since I mixed BTS with EDM, Eurovision, and carnival music in my playlist. Wow, this is my kind of person. Wow. But how do you know if your streams are counted? You don't know. I feel like the algorithm will pick up on, such habits. But my biggest guess of who's on the list of biggest losers, I would think, the big names. But then, of course, they say they do this unilaterally. They do it for everybody. So I feel like everyone evenly. I would think everyone evenly will lose stream counts. It should be fair. Even though it's considered, oh, someone may be a bigger loser, but it's fair in the sense that everyone should have their streams removed if they're fraudulent, big or small.
Oh, no, that's 9. Well, I found something that said Bad Bunny was not affected. Well, so that's very.
Oh, I feel like Bad Bunny. I just don't know how. I just don't know how you can get caught up in looping a song. Unless they only, I guess,
Okay.
because maybe in the K-pop world, particularly, not saying only, they don't, in an album it can have only 6 songs. Maybe 6 songs is not enough variety for it to not be picked up as a false.
Okay, I found some list
So who's
here.
on the list?
Jin, Don't Say You Love Me, 17 million removed. Jimin, Who, 17 million removed.
Jin's album was quite long too.
Nicky Jam, Hieka, 10 million removed. Jungkook, 9 million removed. V Winter had 5.6 million
Oh, I can
removed.
see how they loop Winter though.
Jungkook 3D 2.6 million. Jimin B Mine 2.5. Esper Richman 900k.
That's good.
Chino Pacas, Ojitos Mentirosos
I don't think we
900k.
know this one though.
Marshmallow Holy Water with the jelly roll
Oh.
687k.
Wow.
And Nathaniel Caño Perles Negras 264k.
Wow.
Is that it?
At least
I mean that's some random list. They mix K-pop with like Spanish artists. I don't.
well, if you guys find the list, you can send it to us on the Discord and we can go over it. I would be curious to know who's
Yeah, this is such a disappointing video. I really thought we were gonna see the list of who got how much removed.
Okay. Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.